time for another Fists of Fury game, and it's another Melbourne House re-release, this time on Mastertronic Plus, and it's called Fighting Warrior. Here's the cover, and it says Fighting Warrior at the top, and it's got a pretty dramatic scene there of a gentleman in Egypt, it seems, fighting a two-headed beast of some description. And this is a Mastertronic Plus release, as you can see at the bottom there, which means it was $2.99, and the spine confirms as much. Not much more to say about that. And on the back, as expected, we've got some screenshots of our fighting warrior fighting various characters in various backdrops, and a little bit of description of the game. As fighting warrior, champion of all Egypt, you must use all your powers of combat and fighting expertise in this arcade quest to rescue the beautiful princess. Pretty run-of-the-mill sounding plot line there. Probably the plot of about 8,000 video games in the 80s. Rescue the beautiful princess. So there you go, that's the back cover. And inside, basically the usual stuff, instructions. Face the ordeals and rise to the challenges posed by the various creatures which cross your path. And engage enemies in battle. Move from left and right to progress with your journey. Break open vases. And then it's got scoring. Controls. Which you've got jump, duck, back off, move forward, upper strike, low strike, mid strike. Also some keyboard controls. Loading instructions. Someone forgot to capitalise the L there. Unless that's supposed to be ioding instructions. And on the back, the final page, we've got promotion for the Wellard t-shirt. Loading screen's just popped up, and it's a pretty lacklustre offering really. It's got a man with a sword and a pyramid, and it says Fighting Warrior, and that's about it. Okay, so when the game loads, you get this screen where you can choose between joystick and keyboard and start the game, and if you don't choose pretty quickly, it goes into a demo of the game, which as you can see is taking place there with some Egyptian music in the background. So that's it in the way of introduction. There's no title screen or anything like that. So we'll go back and just kick the game off properly. We'll try to. Okay, so there we go. The level's started, and the idea of the game is to walk across Egypt and beat up lots of people, and this should actually not really classify as a Fists of Fury game because this is Swords of Fury. So there's basically three moves you can do. You can, when you hold the fire button down, you can push up to do an upper slash, down to do a lower slash, or you can also do the amusing straight on slash, I suppose, which makes him look like he's doing some kind of pelvic thrusting. So I'll go and take on this guy. As you can see, this guy's just standing there waiting to be hit for the most part. Music's kind of screechy and annoying. Definitely very Egyptian. The sound effects are pretty basically just like a thunk when you hit someone. And the backgrounds are quite nice pyramids there. And the main sprites for the characters are pretty cool as well. We'll see some other characters as the game progresses. As you can see, I'm not doing particularly well, but I've nearly got him. And when he dies, he'll drop a vase, which if you hit the top of the vase, it replenishes your health, and you go on and fight another guy. I imagine there are tactics to hitting most of these guys, but I haven't quite worked them out yet. Usually just, if you get in there, give them a whack and then back off. Sometimes you can avoid getting hit yourself. Again, there's no blocking. This is not Street Fighter, as you can probably tell. So I'm facing off against some kind of demon guy at the moment. I've got 2 hits on him there, that's quite cool. Oh yeah, you can jump and duck as well, which probably assists you in some way, except the reactions are so slow, you never really get the chance before you get hit. So I've got this guy as well now, and there's another pot to hit, which I've mistimed. And that's opened the gate to the next level. which seems to be some kind of, oh, I thought it was going to be some kind of chamber I walked into, but I seem to have gone to another desert scene with a guy who definitely does know how to do the jumps. So basically the idea of the game is to rescue a princess by beating lots of people up and making your way to her palace, I guess, or place of imprisonment. So the background's changed on this level, and it seems to have some kind of villa in the background, as well as a pillar, a villa and a pillar, and some palm trees. And there goes my first life, and there's 4 more lives to go, so I'll see how far I progress and give you some updates if I find any more interesting opponents. So I'm now fighting some kind of winged demon who seems to attack by hitting you with his feet. A downward slash or a straight on slash seems to be the best approach to get this guy. He's got me backed into a corner somewhat here, so I'm just going to have to try and battle my way out. And another live's nearly gone. Killing that last guy's opened another doorway to another level, which looks remarkably like the first one. And I'm getting rather bored of this now, so I've still got 3 lives, and basically all it seems to be is beat a guy up, move forward a bit, beat another guy up, move forward a bit, beat another guy up, until basically they beat you up and you die. So not the most exciting of games. I will proceed until my lives run out, and if I find anything else I will add it to the video, but at the moment this is looking pretty dire stuff. Oh, here's a new enemy. Now I've got to fight against a big cat. The only thing you can say is there's lots of different characters to fight against, and they do seem to have slightly different techniques to get rid of them. So I've now moved on to another level, and I've got to fight another one of these annoying cats. The strategy for getting these guys seems to be to let them rear up on the back legs and then poke them with one of the pelvic thrust shots into the stomach, which is a slightly underhanded tactic, but I am progressing through the game at a slow and rather annoying pace. I've got to say, it's originally released as a full price game by Melbourne House. Would have been a real waste of money. At $2.99, still a waste of money, I think. Although there are some nice features with the graphics and the sound, can't really add much else in terms of value. It's really monotonous, boring gameplay, and I'm nearly dead now as well. So I think that pretty much sums it up for this one. And I won't be sorry to lose this last little bit of energy which has just gone. Also, I've got thumb ache from holding the fire button down for so long.